Scout me in.
Scout me in.
Scout me in.
Scout me in. How many of you are going to be Scout me in? All right. It's great to see so many of you here tonight. I have a little dilemma, and I need all your help. We need to recruit 800 new scouts before December 31st. Who's going to help me? Oh, come on, let's hear it. We're all going to get into this, right? Yeah, right. It's everybody's job, even if you're not the Cub Master or the Scout Master or the Venture Crew Advisor. It's everybody's job to recruit scouts. So, let's get past this. So why do we need to recruit new members? We need to grow those units, right? They've gotten a little smaller over the last year. So we need to get some more kids involved. We need to get kids getting this great program. So what are we going to do about those youth that we lost last year? Anybody have any ideas? Call them up. Thank you, Jolene. We're going to call them up and say, come on back. We've got a program. We're back at it. So we want to get back out there and reclaim some of those youth that got away from us, that didn't want to Zoom with us anymore. So why is 2021 going to be different for recruiting new members? We're going to be able to have our program back in action. We're going to take some of the lessons learned that we learned in virtual recruitment last year, because we did do virtual recruitment. And we've actually already this year, we've recruited at least 125 new scouts. So it can happen even though we've been a little bit shut down for this year. I want to draw your attention to beascout.org. The follow-up on beascout.org will be critical. How many of you know what beascout.org means? Okay, beascout.org is out there for parents to look for a unit. Your unit is listed out there on the World Wide Web. What we need to make sure is that you have the right person's name and contact information there. So if you don't know how to do that, ask your professional, ask your commissioner. They can help you get it up to date. And then the person that is responsible for responding to those needs to look at those things at least once a week. It is low-hanging fruit. So our recruitment opportunities, I mentioned we're going to have in-person recruitment. I've asked those of you who have been at our table already, have gotten a commitment form. Make a commitment to do a fall recruitment or a late summer recruitment. And we're not sure about school open houses, but maybe you can. Check with your school, see if there's a place for an open house. Use your faith-based organizations. We have sample church bulletin flyers that you can have made up. Use those community events that are coming up this summer, all those fall festivals or those summer festivals and things at the community centers. Use those. Stop in at your local daycare and see if they'll hand out flyers. Many of the after-school programs, they're called daycare, but the kids go there after school. See if they will help you in distributing flyers. Then we have virtual recruitment. Remember last year when we did virtual recruitment, we gave you some materials to use? Well, we're going to refresh a lot of those by the 1st of July. Use your social media. Find somebody in your unit that's good at social media and use social media. There's something called I think it's called Neighborhood. It's an app. Post on there, when your recruiting events are. Use a Facebook event. You can create those. And then, of course, beascout.org that I mentioned. The recruitment materials, the council will produce these at no charge to the unit. And the commitment form that we're handing out at our table lets you pick how many you'd like. We have a couple of varieties. So you can pick the sample that you like. We have peer-to-peer or buddy cards for recruitment, and this year we're running a contest for scouts. If a scout recruits a new member, they will be able to, once that new member is recruited, that scout that recruited them will be able to enter a drawing to win one of the backpacks that we have back there, and it will have some items in the backpack, so stop back there and take a look. We have parent recruitment cards, we have door hangers, church bulletins, and we're also going to have at the district kickoffs, we'll have the Cub Scout parent guides. So some of the recruitment resources, as I mentioned, we're going to be refreshing those on the website. And in case you haven't looked in a packet, if you picked one up at the membership table, you should have this presentation in there, so you'll have the website. There's many videos. Some of the videos that we had here, there are links to those on that site. We have presentations, there's templates, and then there's also the instruction videos for the online registration for whoever is going to be managing that for your unit. I'm going to mention online registration one more time. Opportunity is knocking on our door. We don't have to do a thing. Parents are out there looking for scouting and they're finding it. What you need to do is respond when they knock on the door. Whoever's name is on that Be a Scout pin will get an email, and all you do is log into the invitation manager and send them an application. It's simple. But your pin must be up to date. If you don't know what we're talking about, come and ask us. We'll be glad to help. The unit contact person should respond within 7 days. Think about it. We've had some out there for 15 days. If you asked to join an organization and no one responded, how would you feel? We need you to respond. And we have those training videos available. So you all got an email in the last week or so about the new membership fees that National has put out. I will tell you that the council did not raise our own fees. Our activity fee is staying the same. Our insurance fee is staying the same. We had a couple of questions earlier. If you had scouts last year in your unit, they did not recharter because the unit wasn't meeting. Do they need to pay the $25 if they rejoin? And the answer is no, they do not need to pay the $25. They are considered already have joined. They were on a hiatus. So what are your next steps after you walk out of here tonight? First, we'd like you to fill out that commitment form and bring it back to the membership table, and we'd have a small prize for you for as long as the prizes last. We have some ideas and recruitment materials back there. We want you to begin planning your joining nights, or however you're going to recruit kids. Now's the time to do it. Sit back, around a little campfire maybe, and plan your event. The district recruiting materials will be available at their district kickoffs, which are going to be on August the 2nd. The membership kickoff will be the same night as the popcorn. You'll be able to pick up all the traditional stuff, the yard signs, the posters, the parent guides, flyer, you'll be able to order your flyers, etc. We want you to work with your district membership chairs, which are listed on the screen and in the handout. And I want to thank Kelly and Jesse and Pat and Dave for stepping up and being our district membership chairs. One other thing that I would like to mention is, in addition to scouts, who else do you need to recruit? Some parents. So make sure that you include that in your plan. Don't let them get away. When you're signing them up, when you're signing the kids up, have somebody who's really good at talking people into doing things and get them to sign up to help you in your unit. And I'm also going to make a pitch right now, because if any of you are out there and you're no longer with a pack or a troop or crew or a ship, we are looking for district volunteers. We have jobs that we can put you in. We need help in the districts. So if you are interested in a district job, please see your district professional. And again, I'm going to ask you now, how many of you are going to help me recruit 800 more scouts? All right, thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the evening.